What is that lurking within that beefy potato-rito box? It's none other than the new Taco Bell Beefy Potato-Rito! A new twist on a classic taste, combining crisp, flaky potato goodness, mixed with spiced ground beef and nacho cheese, with a splash of chipotle sauce, and wrapped up snug in a warm tortilla shell.
You know, this food item's gonna earn a few brownie points right off the bat, because normally when I order something from Taco Bell, very strange, the strange relationship in between the Divinity Crate and Taco Bell. You wouldn't think they'd be able to sell Taco Bell's wares through their service, but that's neither here nor there. But normally when I get a meal from Taco Bell, I'm used to it coming in a bag with a whole bunch of sauces, napkins, forks all over the place. It's an absolute mess. This is actually a little bit organized. And when I eat food, like fast food, out of a bag, I feel, number one, I feel very, very poor, and number two, I feel like I'm eating dreadfully unhealthy. This, I mean, it's not much of a step up, but it's a step up nonetheless, eating out of a box. It's a very nice presentation, kind of like a little bento box. I mean, of course, it's not really organized. They need to like really get it so there's like individual chambers in here so you can separate things, maybe so your sauce isn't in with your food. We got a Loco Taco here, at least that's what the wrapper says. Yep, that's a Loco Taco. That's gonna be a virgin experience. Can you believe me, the food connoisseur, has never tried a Loco Taco? Because I swear to God, I swear to the man upstairs himself that they stole that idea from me. Because when I was alive, I was having a conversation with a friend at a Taco Bell, and I said very loudly, why don't they come up with a taco with a Dorito shell? Everybody would love it, it would taste delicious, and a year later, the Loco Taco came out. So, coincidence? I think not. But we're not covering that today. That'll be an experience just for myself. I wish I had known that before this came, because I would have put the kibosh on it, because I wanted to keep that boycott going. This is a potato Rita? Is it a Rita or a Rito? I guess it would be a potato Rito, because it's kind of like a burrito, so it's a play on words there. A burrito with potatoes in it. This actually comes requested to us from a loyal viewer named Mohammed Bashamach.
Oh, no you don't! I refuse to be associated with one Mohammed Bashamach!
Steen Aston, our announcer? This is unlike you. How dare you interrupt?
Someone needs to teach Muhammad a lesson in loyalty to his boss, or slap the taste out of his mouth!
How can you have a problem with Muhammad? He's like one of the friendliest viewers out there. I mean, I consider him a friend because we constantly, you know, message each other back and forth. By the way, you want to be a friend of HottieScottiePancake 603? Message him through his Facebook page. Actually, it's DJ Clive's Facebook page. But what kind of problem do you have with Muhammad?
I caught him bad-mouthing my beloved boss, Vinnie Mac. I owe him my lifestyle, my business, every breath that comes out of this gimmick I call my body. Hell, son, if he called me at 4 o'clock in the morning to sandblast the warts off of his ass, I'd do it. In fact, I have done it! He also seems to think that Vinnie Mac is responsible for your show. He probably is in some way, right? That's why it's so much fun. The man has his finger on the pulse of the world, and he is not out of touch. He told me himself.
Vinnie Mac's not my boss. I don't have a boss here in the Yuck or Yum household. I'm my own boss, so if there's any confusion about that, I don't even know who this Vinnie Mac guy is. He's probably some reasonable facsimile to the real-life Vince McMahon. I don't know. I mean, for all we know, Steen Aston might be like the evil negative version. Like, you know how Negaduck was like the opposite of Darkwing Duck? Maybe Steen Aston is the negative form of Stone Cold Steve Austin?
How dare you use that name in my presence! I'm of the mind to stick my hand down your sorry little throat and pull out your stomach! I'm my own man, you sorry son of a bitch!
Whatever, we'll hear from you at the end of the program, dude. I guess I'll have to smooth that over with him. I hope that he's gonna continue to be my announcer in the future, because a lot of people like him. What to say about a potato Rito? I really hope I'm saying this right. Well, to be honest, I don't really think of potatoes. It's not the first thing that jumps to mind when I think of Mexican food, and Taco Bell especially. I mean, Taco Bell is probably the last thing that should be on my lips when it comes to Mexican food, but just potatoes in general. I mean, their menu really doesn't cover a whole lot of potato-related stuff. I did have once a potato wrap by Taco Bell that was actually pretty good, but it also came out with like there was like a cheese wrap that came along with it, like a nacho cheese wrap, and also buffalo chicken wrap that came with it, and those two blew this out of the water. So I mean, it was good, but it wasn't my favorite thing in the world. So yeah, I guess I'll take a bite and I'll let you know what I think. I'm not gonna put any accoutrements on this. Normally I like to put fire sauce on anything Mexican, anything Taco Bell. I shouldn't confuse Taco Bell with the word Mexican, but yeah, I'm gonna eat it as is because it's the fair thing to do. Maybe once the camera stops rolling, I'll break out that fire sauce. Did you hear they came out with Diablo sauce? I wanna know what that tastes like. Is it any hotter? Oh, that is good. That is delicious. See, that's the thing about me. I'm not some uppity food snob who's gonna look down upon this and say, oh, look at this drivel. My distinguished palate cannot taste such dumpster food. No, I don't care who you are, this is delicious. If you're some uppity rich snob that only eats like pheasant and croquettes, take a bite of this and try to tell me that it's not good, because this is damn delicious. It's got a certain little crunch to it. Don't really taste too much potato. The beef is very prevalent, it's very spicy. I don't even have to put spice on this, like sauce, like fire sauce. Don't have to put that on here. It's actually got a nice built-in spice, and the cheese is really good. It's slimy me slightly. Really wish I had prepared for this and brought some napkins. But yeah, this is very, very good. I suggest you try it. Like I said before, it's spicy unto itself. It doesn't have that weird sandy potato taste to it. They don't overdo it with the potatoes, which is great. That wrap that I had, it kind of overdid it with the potatoes. It had a good taste to it, but the potato taste was evident. It was just there. It filled your mouth with all sorts of it had that weird quicksand kind of feeling in your mouth. This doesn't have that. It's beautiful. Everything inside it is just, there's no separation inside it. It's all one thing. It's just like a big warm blob in your mouth. Slurried beef, slurried potatoes, slurried cheese, slurried spice. It's all there, ready to be ingested. I'm sweating bullets in here because it is really, really humid. I want to do more Limbo Grub today, but this is probably going to be the only one I'm doing because my central air is on the fritz and I'm going to look like hell by the end. So I got to wrap this up. So if I were to give this a Hoff rating, how can this get anything more than 4.5 Hoffs? This is probably close to the top. Why do I not give it the 5? Because I would probably choose like a cheesy gordita crunch over this, or a chicken chalupa, Baja style over this. It's good, it's not the greatest thing on the menu. Those 5-star ratings are limited to the greatest thing on the menu every time. So this is your good buddy HottieScottiePancake 603 saying thank you once again to Muhammad Bashamach. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And don't listen to that guy. Don't listen to that guy Steen Aston, by the way. He's just, I don't know, he's always fired up. He's really not angry at you. He just, I don't know, you see him and you hear what he says all the, I mean, he's just sitting around at his ranch watching his Pearl River beer neon clock hand spin around that son of a bitch like a rotisserie chicken all day. He's got all the time in the world. Anyway, I don't want to speak through him. This is your good buddy HottieScottiePancake 603. My God, my legs are sweating. Ta-ta.
The Commodore 64, the latest in high-tech computer wizardry. Hook it up to a printer for all your daily office needs. Now, I'm sorry, am I supposed to just go on with this like nothing happened? Someone needs to tell this HottieScottiePancake jabroni that when the going gets tough for old Steen Austin, I take my ball and I run. Only this time, I wouldn't be sorry about it. Like when I refused to take the fall to Brock in the Ruthless Aggression era. Hottie Scotty, if you don't want to feel my ruthless aggression, you'll do right by me and send me a couple extra ducats for my troubles. Anyways, the Commodore 64 is a great computer. Buy one. Or a couple, I don't care anymore.